Hello and thank you for joining me here at Why the Book Wins. My name is Laura and today is a book haul video. So I used to do book collection videos all the time. Like the first year of my channel, I had a book collection video on a regular basis because my book collecting aligned with when I first started my YouTube channel. So it was such a big part of that first year. But last year I only did one book haul video the whole year. It was a Suntup Press book haul and I didn't even buy those books. They were books that were generously given to me by Suntup Press. So that was very kind of them. But yeah, honestly, last year, finances were just tighter than they had been in 2022. And so I just didn't have the money to be buying books. Hence, I didn't do any book hauls. And even this one today, you know, I wish I could say that this is going to be the beginning of more book collection videos. But honestly, like, I don't know when I'll be doing another one because I don't see myself buying books regularly this year either. So yeah, it's unfortunate because I do love buying these books. It's so exciting. But yeah, I'm grateful to have bought these books here today. I have some Folio Society, a Suntup Press, a vintage book, and I also have a new library setup coming soon. So I still need to set it up. As you can see, this is the same. So I need to find a day to just get it done and then you will see that video. So that is very exciting. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I feel like I'm like getting back to my roots by doing a book collection video because like I said, in the first year, I was doing these all the time. But anyway, let's just get right into the books, beginning with this vintage edition of My Cousin Rachel. So this book was published in 1951 and this is a 1952 book club edition. Book club edition books usually aren't that valuable. I mean, this one, I forget how much I paid now, but maybe it was $20, which is cheap for a like vintage book. But the reason it was cheaper is because it's a book club edition from 1952. So I would love to get an actual first edition copy of this book because it is fantastic. I do have a book first movie video for all of these books I'm talking about, by the way. And all of these books I highly recommend. I wouldn't buy a special edition of a book if I didn't love it. But yeah, even though this isn't like a first edition copy, it still does have the dust jacket, which is awesome. And also with these antique vintage books, like I just love thinking of all the people who have held this exact copy in their hands. How many people have read this exact copy? Like I just think it's so cool just to think about that. So anyway, that's always kind of cool. But yeah, so this is the first book in my book haul. And now onto the Suntup Press book I have. So this one, they all come with these like slip cases. This one is just kind of basic, like a marble. But this is The Island of Dr. Moreau, which if you saw my recent video, you know how obsessed I was with this book. It was fantastic. And just look at this cover. Suntup Press, man, they always have just incredible illustrations, amazing detail. One of the books I am most proud to own is my Misery Suntup Press right here. That one is like especially just incredible. And I guess to actually show you these illustrations, I'll just flip the camera so that you can better see. So we will go ahead and do that now. And now on to my Folio Society books, beginning with an amazing one. So look at this slip cover, whatever this thing is called. Very cool. And this one is Frankenstein. And this is, it's funny because this is like a reprinting because originally the Folio Society Frankenstein, I forget what year they did it, but I've been seeing them on eBay for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like too much for me to spend money on. And so I hadn't bought it, even though I wanted one so bad. But then I was on their site and apparently they're like reissuing some of their older editions, including Beloved, which I have right here. I spent a lot of money on this one because it was an out of print edition and now they are printing it again. So I was kind of like, man, I spent so much money on mine, but if I'd waited 2 years, I could have just bought one of their later printings of it. But Beloved's an amazing book, so it was worth the money. But I'm just glad I didn't spend hundreds on Frankenstein because I was able to get it this time around. Anyway, so yeah, this one is incredible. Like the level of illustrations and the detail reminds me of the Dracula Folio Society, which is kind of out of camera, but that one is incredible. And so this one kind of reminds me of that, which is fitting because I feel like Frankenstein and Dracula, because sometimes we kind of lump those two stories together in a way, partly because of the movies from the 1930s. But yeah, I will go ahead and show you the illustrations to this one. Dracula also has these like border illustrations as well, and that's partly why it reminds me of that one. Honestly, this looks like it might even be the same illustrator, so I should check out Dracula and see if it is the same person. I love these ink drawings. That one is so incredible. Again, I highly recommend you head over to Folio Society and get yourself one of these editions because it is just fantastic. It would also make a great gift to anyone you know who loves Frankenstein. So I just checked, and Angela Barrett is indeed the same illustrator for both Frankenstein and Dracula. And then I think you can tell what book this is by the cover. So I do love the movie Jaws, 5 stars, fantastic. But I was surprised how much I liked the book too. Like there's some controversial elements to the book or like, you know, things that haven't aged well. And even so, I thought the book was great. I loved it. And this one has like, when books have like a velvety, soft, smooth feel to it. I don't know how to quite describe it, but that's how this one feels. Like it's just so nice. And just look at that front. So Suntup Press also has a Jaws edition, and I was trying to decide between the two, but ultimately I got it from Folio Society because I was already ordering other books off the site, and so it just made sense to get the Jaws Folio edition rather than Suntup. I think I like the Suntup illustrations better though, so eventually I would love to get the Suntup edition as well. But anyway, I'm just so happy to have this one too. And yeah, that's so cool. And I will show you the inside illustrations, which I don't love these illustrations. Like I said, I think Suntup had a better one, but regardless, I'm still happy to have this edition. So smooth. So all of the folio books I got, I'm realizing I got 4, and I have 2 blue and 2 red. So here's the other kind of blue book. Oh my gosh, and again, such a cool slipcase. This is We Have Always Lived in the Castle. Like, just look at these drawings. I don't know if this is the same person who illustrated Haunting of Hill House, which I have right there. The Folio Haunting of Hill House is also incredible. And yeah, the illustrations in this one, I'll just go ahead and show you right now. And this is also the same illustrator as Haunting of Hill House. She did such an amazing job on both of these editions. Yeah, this one is just so incredible. And I almost forgot to mention, I also got this first edition copy of Poor Things. And while this isn't like a Folio Society or something, this isn't a special edition version of the book. The first edition copy, though, does have some amazing illustrations, and it is just so cool. So I will be showing you the inside of this as well. I already did make a video for a TikTok and Instagram with this book, so some of you may have already seen that video, but for those who haven't, I will go ahead and show you this one too. And these illustrations, I don't think they come with every edition of Poor Things. I'm not really sure like if later printings include these or not. I haven't looked. I love these like anatomy, bone, muscle drawings though. They're so cool. And they have pictures like this of all of the major characters. And then yeah, the font, like the way it's written also changes depending on what part of the book you're in, including these handwritten sections right here. Sorry, I'm not stopping at all of them, but yeah, such a cool book, so unique, like everything about it, the way it's printed, the story itself, yeah, just so cool. Definitely recommend finding one of these editions of it if you can. And then the last book in the bunch, this one is just a plain red slipcase, but it is No Country for Old Men. Such a beautiful book. And I love that these books, like they don't need a dust jacket to look cool. Like the book itself is what looks cool. Like I just love that you don't need the dust jacket. This book is incredible. I loved it so, so much. And I'm so happy to have this edition. They also have some other Cormac McCarthy's, like I think they have Blood Meridian, but I don't like buying these books unless I've read the book and know I love it, right? Because they're an investment. So I need to read Blood Meridian first, and then I assume I'll like it. But I think they also have The Road, which The Road is one I would like to get, but that would be more of like, if I have money lying around, I would do it, but because I don't like it enough to splurge on it, you know? And the illustrations in this one I do think are amazing. I will go ahead and show you these illustrations. And that wraps up this book collection video, this book haul video. So thank you so much for watching. Comment down below on if you own any of these books. Let me know some recent book purchases that you have made that you're proud of. I have a number of videos about Folio Society because, as you can see, I have quite a few. Again, they just make such amazing books, as does Suntup Press. I have like my Suntup Press row are like these behind me here. So yeah, Suntup Press, Folio Society, and Easton Press Deluxe. These two books are Easton Press Deluxe. So those are my three like top types of books that are just incredible. Yes, they're expensive, especially Easton Press Deluxe. I would love to get more, but they are so expensive. But honestly, they are worth the money, relatively speaking. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. And I will have all of the book versus movie videos for each of these books down in the description if you want more. Stay tuned for my library, new and improved library video. I'm so excited to get that done. So yeah, stay tuned for that in the near future, and I will see you next time. Bye.